We just saw the Phenoms Challengers match occur. Well, it's time we go take a look. And who is vying for the title? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You see it right there on your screen. This is a rivalry that is amongst good friends. These two players have absolutely taken each other to the limit. They have become sparring partners. They have become best of friends. They started out in Classic Tetris League Division 7. That is where they grew up, and that is where they first met. But perhaps I'll let you tell them a little bit more about their story and how we got to this point. Zipley on another Tetris at 809 with 4 lines to go. Sets up some tucks here. Here's Tetris ready, one more bearing. Tetris at 846. He's gonna place some more on the kill screen. He's getting a few points there. And he just misses his PB. We're at 666. Ooh, that's a dangerous number right there. So here we go. This is it for Greg. There's a Lombard bearing. Tetris is the 703. Another Lombard will do it. There it is. Another PP for Greg. He's got 2 lines left. He can increase the score just a little bit more. One more line. It will not be a Tetris. It'll be a triple. There it is. Greg. 748. Increases the PP by 23,000 points. Congratulations, Greg. GG's to you.
Zipley versus Greg. An age-old matchup between two amateurs now gone pro. In CTL Season 3, my first ever matches were against GregBoomCannon, and he annihilated me. 6-0. Double swept me, and put in me a fire to grow, to become better, to put in the work, the hours, the days, the weeks, the months, to become a great Tetris player. And that loss inspired me to train until I reached the max out. It instilled in me a determination to succeed, to become something greater than what I was. But enough is never enough, and beating Greg once will never be enough. But I need to get another revenge here in the Phenoms Championship title match between GregBoomCannon and Zipley. I intend to take home the crown, the glory, the title as my own. If you want to catch me in Max Out City, you're gonna have to show me that you are worthy of the Max Out. Bring it on, Greg.
Well, Zipley, we meet again. It's been a long road between us. We started out around the same time. We took our baby steps. We were CTL D7 division mates, where I got my first big win against you. And from there, we grew together. We got our first 500s around the same time. We got our first 600s around the same time. But then you started to break away. You got your 700 before me, got your 800 before me, and then while I was in the middle of the 800s, you maxed. And that was when I knew you'd gotten your first revenge on me. We were even. I got the first blow, but you got the max. And we can't end like that. Can't just accept a tie. We've got to settle this once and for all. And so, coming soon on the Phenoms Championship, I'm going to face off against Zipley for all the Marbles. And I'm going to be bringing my A game. I'm going to prove to you that I deserve this win, and I am the true champion. So buckle in, Zakai. It's going to be a hell of a ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next matchup is scheduled for a best of 5. And it is for the first ever Friendlies Phenoms Championship. Introductions, please, on the left-hand side. He is a young gun, gunning for greatness. He told you how much this means to him tonight. To him, this is going to settle once and for all who really is the best between the two. And he is looking to show his opponent that there is no mercy. It's GregBoomCannon. And on the right-hand side, looking pretty dapper there. Because he's a tapper. And he's looking to take it to the max against his good friend. He is one of the King's Fave 5s tonight. The one, the only, Zipley. If players are ready to go, then let me know. If we are going all the way 18, then there is no need to flip. If you're thinking about 15 strats, then we will need to flip. Look at that, Greg is throwing on some shades here too. He's looking cool AF, man. It's a shades night tonight. Guys that are wearing the shades are 1-1. We'll see if Greg can swing the pendulum there. So again, you see that is for the Phenoms Championship, ladies and gentlemen. One of these two players will be crowned that winner and be the champion on Friendlies. No flip. There you go. They gotta go 18 all the way. So if we're good, let's get started, fellas. We're technically 30 minutes ahead of schedule since one game was nixed out. But that means the King can go to bed earlier. That's great. As soon as they get the final warm-ups in, this is absolutely a tremendous bout between these two young studs. They have a lot of hopes for this year. You know, Greg definitely is going to look to get in to CTWC. He is also in the Kingsman Invitational Tournament. He'll have a qualifier match coming up on Monday as well. He'll be playing Toogie for the spot to make it to the top 16. That is going to be a tremendous match. Greg versus Toogie. You don't want to miss out. That's right, Val. Yes, that will be rescheduled next Thursday. They're ready to go. It's time. Let's do it. Count it down. Game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We're underway. They both start off with T's. And that's where the similarities have ended. Greg a little bit of slideshow action. Let's see if we can refresh him a little bit. There you go. Go back. Greg's at 35,000. Zipley at 71,000. Zipley misses the S-spin on that right side. As I was saying before, Greg obviously has aspirations to make it to CTWC. Zipley hasn't really said either way if he plans to partake in it, but one way or another, he has agreed to getting a spot. He also will be in the Kingsman Invitational Tournament qualifying round. His is the last match. There's a dirty Tetris by Zipley. Oh, that was dirty. That was up there. Zipley will be in the last match for qualifying 2 Mondays from now, the 24th. You get to see Zipley in perhaps one of his toughest challenges to date. And that's saying a lot because he has played the king of friendlies before, twice over. But Zipley will have to face Mega Retro Man, who is looking to vie for his spot in the Kingsman Invitational Tournament. That will be an incredible showdown. First time ever the two of them will go at it. Score check, 182 for Zipley, 132 for Greg. Greg flipping the T-piece a couple times over, making sure that he has it ready. Zipley gonna burn away a double, and then that T will burn the right open. He's got it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 4th of 6 matches. We were originally having 8 on the card, but you're going to get 2 more next Thursday. Friendlies Rivals will continue on next Thursday, as you will get Jake and Cheese vying for the #1 contendership. And then, of course, main event will be the rescheduled Friendlies Championship match. Quaid and Jeff will duke it out. The very first player to ever beat Jeff on Friendlies returns. As he said, he's going to come and finish the job he started. Don't want to miss that one. Next Thursday night. Baggering Tetris Zipley, 284 his score. Greg at 193. Down 90,000 points on the Tetris for Zipley. We'll get to the 307. He's in control. Greg got to keep up. That L will open the right side. Lumbar coming in the Tetris. Greg will go to 240. He's cut it in now. He's down only about 68,000 points, but Zipley will add back to that with another Tetris to go to 330 through 90 lines. Valor with an interesting chance. Spam this Berg to help out Gerg. Interesting. Spam this Berg to help out Gerg. Got Greg fans in the chat. I guess they call him Gerg. It's interesting. 311 for Gerg. 380. Add that other Tetris to go to 403. Of course, I can't figure out who Gerg is. Everybody knows who Torja is. Terror Thailand, ladies and gentlemen. Terrorizing everyone in his path. Another Lombard, another Tetris. Zipley will go to 435. Greg is at 359. We are approaching Transition City. Greg is about 8 lines behind Zipley. So he could probably sneak in 2 more Tetrises before Zipley transitions. But Greg not getting the pieces to help with that theory. Although Zipley now, his board got a little bit messy as well. Greg is cleaned up, and he'll hit Tetris. Greg at 388, Zipley at 438. But Zipley, 6 lines away, really needs to get this board fixed up. Zipley gets a nice triple, but this board is going to be transitioned. Let's see if he can tap his way out of here. He needs the J, but instead he makes a long body penalty. Yes, he got it to color 2 for a triple. Oh, what a play by Zipley. He absolutely needed to do that. Greg has transition 2, but Greg with a beautiful board. Ah, that chain never made it all the way left. Zipley trying to do anything he can to keep this board alive, but that's it. He's done at 459. Greg has come back. He's at 441. He needs to get to 460 to win it. There's a triple to go to 451. He's 9,000 points short. Greg is now in control, but a couple of these pieces did not set up. He did not rotate that L piece proper. This is not going to be easy, but Greg will take a double to go to 455. Again, he needs to get to 460. He'll take a double here. He's at 458, 459, and that is 460. Greg toughs it out. Staying alive through all that, and he is rewarded. He'll take game number 1. GG's. Greg confirming in the chat, his brain went out the window when he heard the top out. And Skip, welcome in. Skip Logic is here. Greg looking good in the shades. Both players are ready to go. We'll continue on. This is game number 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Skip, if you missed out, you've missed out on some incredible matches here on Friendlies Rivals. It's everything it's been advertised as. Players giving it their all, vying for championships and spots into CTWC qualifyings. This has all been a night to remember, without question. Greg, right before this match started, said Zipley should do some top-out strats to distract him. I'm sure Zipley probably take a rain check on that one for today. Zipley horizontal T burn, adjust his second T so he can keep that double wide going on the right. Uses it for a double there. There's a dirty Tetris on row 3 for Zipley. Oh, but then you can see he didn't know what he wanted to do with the S. Instead, he set up for a T-spin and he got it. But you saw that was a little bit of trouble there. Zipley with the lack of confidence on where he wanted to put that piece. So he's going to be still at the bottom. Nothing really crazy. And there you go. He's dug out of the hole. Going to create another hole now due to the piece sequences coming in. But he is starting to burn it away, and there you go. He's going to clean it up. Zipley at 52,000. Greg at 69,000. Hey now. Greg used the T to close up that right side. Lumbar comes. Got to use it to reopen it. When a second lumbar is going to come, he's going to get a Tetris. Greg now at 94,000. Zipley 77,000. Good stuff happening. Good game number 1. Zipley was looking dominant. Greg had to play from behind. Greg at one point was down by about 100,000 points early on, but he started to make a very good comeback on the second half of 18. And then before you know it, the hit transition, Zipley had a high board going in. Almost got out of it too. It's very close. He just needed like 1 or 2 more good pieces, but they never came, of course. Shocking with NES Tetris. When we saw Zipley was thinking about doing a horizontal L burn, but it was not going to burn. He did not have the setup for it proper, and he would have just ended up making more holes. But instead, he made his last second choice to fix up. There's a dirty Tetris again off of row 3, and Zipley has cleaned it up, transferred the wheel perfectly, and he is building at the moment. 156 for Zipley, 191 for Greg. Greg's got a couple of holes. He's actually got 2 holes in rows 3 and 4, and he's trying to open up the right side. We're going to get some good pieces to burn this away, and there you go. He's just like that. He is cleared out, and he's going to start rebuilding. And hit a Tetris. Greg now 222 is his score. Zipley at 1 488. So for all of you watching, you are getting our second championship match. First ever Phenoms Champion will be crowned tonight. You do not want to miss it. And then we've got two stellar matches coming up, main events anywhere in the world. So you can call them the double main event tonight. First up, you are going to get the rivalry of all rivals. D'Lo and Valor will go at it. Zipley with a beautiful triple up high to get out of the mess. And use an L for a burn. He is not getting any long bars. He is in a drought right now. He is doing great work to get that right side open. There he is. He finally got the long bar. He got the Tetris to bring this down. Man, oh man. Unbelievable composure by Zipley. Greg, meanwhile, is continuing to score at will. He's at 326 now. Zipley takes a triple, Z-burn, and a Tetris. 281 for Zipley. He's not that far back. We're looking at about 2 Tetrises behind and some change. So even through all that, Zipley still keeping close. There's a Tetris again. Zipley now at 304. Greg experiencing a little bit of a drought of his own. Take the T-burn for the right side. Throw everything over to the left. Smartly takes the double the L. And there you go. Greg is encountering his own drought. He got the long bar, but it came too late. This long bar comes in time. There's a Tetris. Greg now at 356. Zipley, that gave him time. He got a Tetris in to go to 333. Wrist is tight. We are looking at about a Tetris away. There's Greg's second Tetris, though, to give him more breathing room, and he's Tetris ready again. He's going to have a J dependency, though, and he's going to use a T over to that right side. We've transitioned on Zipley's side. Must mean I am behind on Greg's buffering. Let's go. There you go. A refresh of Greg. Greg, Tetris at 129 lines at 480. Zipley, clean board, but he's at 372. He's trailing here. And there we go. We're off and running. Greg at 483. Zipley at Tetris to go to 400. So we are 80,000 points behind. Some more buffering on Greg's side, but we're okay. We can see that he is off and running on 19. Zipley at 408. Cannot get that L all the way over, but he got the Tetris, so he's safe. We'll have a long bar to go to that left side. It's not coming. He'll get the J, though, over. And there he goes. He gets that long bar over left. And he'll tap over that J perfectly left side. Zipley safe at 444. Greg at 547. He's up 100,000 points. Zipley, oh man, he closed up that right side where the long bar was coming. He was setting up a delayed burn, and that actually burned him because the long bar came right after. He's getting some good burns. He'll lay the long bar flat on that left side because he can't get anything over. And that's a figure 8 T! And he's done at 475. Greg at 570. He is looking good, not just because he got the shades on, but because he has a 2-0 lead going in to game 3. Biggest mistake there for Zipley. He closed off the right side where the long bar was coming. He set up a delayed T-burn, and that was the big mistake that blocked his right. The long bar came, and then he had to try to fix and work it out. No long bars after that, and that's where it all started falling apart. Zipley says he's going to try to bring it for game number 3. That's what we're going to hope for, Zip. We'll refresh Greg a little bit here. Greg is ready to go, and so is Zipley. Let's count it down. We've got a crucial game 3 now for Zipley in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Dilo asking, did you match the Friendlies logo colors to match SmackDown? Both Friday nights, you know it, sir. Absolute ripoff. But I do like the cool blue Friday nights though. It's such a very cool color. I like it. It's very sleek. It's very clean. And you see Dilo is in the chat. I hope he's warming up because he and Valor will throw it down. They are up next. He's been in the chat. Sounds like he is prepped and ready to go. The ultimate grudge match. A lot of smack talk has been brought. You have no idea how much this match means to both of them. Dilo and Valor. Somebody's getting thrown out the window tonight. Somebody is going to jump off the roof of their apartment building if they don't win. I'm telling you right now.
Look who it is!
Look at this! Rain from It's Sharky One. Party of 14. Thank you so much. You are here watching Friendlies Rivals.
Because here in America, I talk about March 8th.
Thank you for the follow. AZN Anthony. Good buddy of Sharky there. Co-collaborator of Arbitum Controllers. Check them out. They do great custom work. You are here watching game number 3. Greg is up 2-0. They've gone to transition in the last game. Actually in both games, but Zipley has struggled in game number 1 with a 19 being way too high. Greg has taken advantage of that. Thank you for the follow, Spitball Sparky. That's what it was, Spitball Sparky. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Man, asking him, what's March 8th? It's a very important day, a day of infamy, sir. Check out the King's YouTube page. You can go find that. Search Kings with 36. You can find all the great videos the King puts up there. And we'll be adding a lot of Tetris matches as well. That'll be happening in the next few months. King will start uploading matches, including matches like these for Rivals on YouTube. You can relive it over and over again. Better in Tetris, Greg, 224 his score. Zipley's at 331. Zipley's got a good score, but he also has some work to do on trying to maintain good board health. He is getting a little risky, but he's smartly cutting it down now, and he's almost got this cleaned up. And he will do it with a square. There you go, Zipley. Had a bit of a messy board, but it's all nice and tidy now at 340. Greg at 293, still in control of game's advantage. But you know, Greg, he does not want to give any away. Does not want to give Zipley a chance to get back in this one. He would love to wrap it up in 3 easy games. So obviously, as you heard in the promo this evening, they both started out as Division 7 in CTL division mates. Greg destroyed Zipley back when Zipley was just still working on his game and trying to find his place in the Tetris atmosphere. But then that loss kind of just sparked the fire, as Zipley said. It sparked the fire in him to play better, to get better quickly, develop his own grip called the Zipley grip. what you see him using, the tapping. And he's got that right side reopened at 129 lines just in time. We are getting close to Transition City. Greg is 10 lines behind. And Barrett touches Zipley. Transition. 454. Another Tetris to go to 478. Greg is at 400,000 with 5 lines left to go. This is it. Zipley is going to need this one. Because another Tetris bearing. Zipley goes to 504 now. He is looking to get one back in and stay alive for game 4. Another Tetris for Zipley. Greg gets that lumbar over to the column 2. That was absolutely crucial. If he hung that, he was done. Greg looking for an L. That lumbar will help. He got a duplicate lumbar after. Greg looking for the right pieces. We'll take the safety double with the lumbar on the right side. Zipley gets a nice double to reopen his right. Setting up delayed burns, but now he's made a lumbar dependency. Oof, now he's got a couple of holes too. Oh, that's a hanger and lumbar to the right. Oh no, Zipley is done at 561. He gambled everything. 561, 342 is his final score. Greg is down 110,000 points. He's at 452. He needs to get to 562 to win and be crowned the first ever Phenoms Champion. Can he do it? All the pressure is on Greg right now. He is going to play low and slow. He is Tetris ready though. And he took the burn and he'll take a triple here. 473 now for Greg. He needs to get to 562 to win it. He got S blitz just now. He will open up the right side and he will get Tetris ready. Long back of it. Barrett Tetris. That was absolutely crucial that he got that Tetris in. He's at 509 on level 24. He's going for it. Another Tetris will get it to 540. He's only 22,000 points away from becoming the first ever Phenoms Champion. Level 25. Ooh, a little bit of a misdrop of the L piece. All the pressure is on Greg right now. Oh, that lumbar might have shifted over a little bit too much with the tap. He taps over that lumbar to the left, though. He's at 553. He's closing in. We need to get to 562, but these pieces are not helping. He gets a lumbar, but it burns the king, and that's it. He's gonna not make it. He doesn't make it. He finishes at 554, his final score. He finishes 7,000 points shy. And Zipley, believe it or not, gets a reprieve, stays alive, and we'll go to a game 4. GG's. Unbelievable. Mr. Greg, you've just left the door open, as Zelo said. The door is open now for Zipley to come on in. This is Zipley's chance. Greg is ready. Zipley grabbing a drink. Enigma asking Greg is still down, so no, he left that behind a long time ago. He switched over to tap. 18 Hertz tapper. Those pieces were Garbanzo. Although the misdrop of the L on 25 is where the beginning of the end happened. If you go back and watch that, there was a misdrop of the L that he did on 25 when he had a clean board, and that kind of led to the spiral of things going out of control. Greg is ready, and so is Zipley. Let's continue. Game number 4, a pivotal one in 3, 2, 1. This has been an awesome night, ladies and gentlemen. You are bearing witness to the first ever Friendlies Rivals event. Historic night where we've crowned champion already for the Upstarts title. Watching the VOD, but spoiler alert, Rory bested Martz 3-2 to become the official first ever Upstarts champion. With the Game 5 decider in that one. And then you had an absolutely interesting match. Uncharacteristic gameplay by both, but Huff and Hydra Dude went at it. We were expecting crazy matchups like they always do, and instead, 3 early top outs and a Game 4 victory for Hydra Dude have got him booking his ticket to the Kingsman Invitational Tournament in 2 weeks from tonight. And then after that, we got Professor L and Noel threw it down in their rivals match. The winner gets a chance to play the winner of this match down the road. The Phenoms #1 Contender Championship goes to L. She defeats Noel 3-1. Noel, probably one of the craziest digs in game #1. You thought he was going to be in the driver's seat, but the prof took the wheel and said, I'm taking this one home. And she beat him 3 straight after the game 1. Taking in 4, 3-1. And now you are here. We're in game number 4. Zipley and Greg. One of them will be crowned the first ever Phenoms Champion. Zipley's at 126,000. Add another Tetris to go to 148. Greg is at 197. Greg still got the shades going. But those pieces are not really going for him right now. These are nasty pieces. He's going to just throw everything to the right side. And now he's going to have to start digging out. Red Bunny with the wonderful compliments. Been a great event. Good job, King. I try, sir. Trying to give you all the entertainment you can imagine. Spam this leg to help out Greg. There you go. That's a Rory. Good old Rory. Very unique. First ever Upstarts champion. Congratulations to Rory. Bangarang! Another Tetris. Greg will go to 246. Zipley hits a Tetris to go to 271. Give himself a little breathing room. He was only 2,000 points ahead of Greg for a moment. Another Tetris here. Greg will get right back. 269. Hey now, hey now. First hey nows of the night. Actually, that's not true. We had a couple of 69,000s. But it's our first 269. Hey now, hey now. Feels good, man. 319 now for Zipley after another Tetris. Greg at 293. Add that Tetris to go to 316. Give me a hell yeah for Greg. 319 for Zipley, but he'll change that up to a 341 score after another Tetris. They are both flying with Tetrises at the moment. Here's another one for Greg. He'll go to 341 and he uses the next lumbar to get Tetris ready. Tetris for Zipley, but he misses the S spin again. He's not been hitting his spins tonight. Ooh, and then he misdrops an L piece. This is going to be interesting for him now. He's about next box level, but he's getting some good pieces to burn away and fix this up. And Zipley is just about there. He's cleaned up. 120 lines in, just in time. Another Tetris. He go to 400,000. Greg is on his heels though at 380. This one is gonna come down to a wire. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts because we are about to go on a transition ride. Although Zipley, oof, this board all of a sudden got a little spicy before we go to transition. It's been kind of what's been happening to him tonight. He is one line away, and he's got some nasty holes, and he misdrops a J! He's going to vault another J over to that left side, but this board is way too high to transition, and he's done! At 405! Greg! At 499, 444. Says game 4 is no more. He's got the game of the match, and he's crowned the first ever Phenoms Champion. GG's! There it is, look at it, he's got the title! He's got it! He is the Phenoms Champion! He's done what he said he was set out to do! And that was to finally overtake Zipley and prove who is the best of the two young guns in classic Tetris. He's done it! Congratulations to you, Greg! What a job! The Phenoms Champion! Look at him with that title. Oh, it looks so good on him. What a match. Absolutely stellar. Greg victorious 3-1 over Zipley. There he is, the Phenoms Champion. Wow! Add that to his classic Tetris achievements, his bucket list of things. He has a community tournament. He is the very first Tier 2 community tournament champion when we started to expand on that in CTM. He has now become the Phenoms Champion, representing this brand proudly. Big boy belt for you, Greg. Congratulations to you. And then, of course, this Monday, ladies and gentlemen, he is going to try to make it happen. He and Tugi will duke it out. They are going to duke it out. And Zipley there. I think he was taking a splash or something. I don't even know what it was. But he was styling and profile. Give Zipley a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fantastic match there. They did a great job amongst each other. Truly outstanding. These two guys, when we talk about rivals, this is what good, friendly rivals are about. They are best of friends. They have pushed each other to limits, making sure that they are the best.